welcome to Medieval Total War. I'm new to videoing my gameplay, but hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to come up with something that's entertaining. I'm going to play as England. I'm from the UK. Obvious choice, play as England. You get 5 starting fractions at the beginning, but once you have completed the game, you do get a lot more factions that you are then able to play as. Device off, difficulty. This changes essentially how much you get attacked and how many units that the computer makes. And on very hard difficulty, they just make so many units that it doesn't become enjoyable to play in my opinion. So I like to put it on hard difficulty, and with the battle difficulty. This essentially just means how quickly your troops lose morale, and by having it on medium difficulty, it puts you on sort of an equal standing with the computer. I prefer not to have my troops running away after literally 10 seconds of fighting because it's on very hard difficulty. So I'm going to set it as medium, manageable cities, and no battle time limit. Alright, let's go. Skip that, it's nothing important. So we're in the year 1080 AD. In the summer, they do have weather conditions. At the moment, it's summer. What do we have? Got 3 territories in the beginning. Got some boats.
Ships ready, fleet ready, sire.
Initially, what I want to do is get some economy growing. Let's have a look. 240 income from mining. Have that. Set up land clearance. Get some more money from the food production, and also stimulates growth of your population size. Have a market queued up. A port. Basically, they're all the money making options, and I'll set the tax rate here to very high. This one, let's get some roads, get some mobility as well with the roads. Your troops then are able to move faster, and then let's see some more economy buildings, land clearance, port, easy. I'm not even going to pronounce that name. KN, hopefully, I don't know. More roads, land clearance. Alright. You get 2 types of cities. You can either have a castle, such as this one, where you are not able to change the tax rate, and it has buildings that are better for building troops. And with a city such as London, obviously, yeah, you can change the tax rate, and the buildings are more suited towards economy. And alright, so they're all set up with what they're going to build. 7,200 florins left. What I want to be doing is expanding up here. There's some rebel towns here in, where's that, York. Rebel town over in Wales, Ireland, and then you've got Scotland up here to the north. And initially what I want to do is to try and expand my territory as quickly as possible into where the rebels are. I don't fancy getting into a war with any of the neighbouring larger factions too early on. The advantage of getting the rebel towns quickly is that the more towns you've got, the more florins that you can get, and then with the more florins you get, the bigger the army that you can have. So how many troops they got? 5.
Your Majesty.
Want to build a couple more troops, get some horses going before we go take on Rennes. Bruges over here. Loads of troops, leave them till later. York. They got 5 sets of troops. Who have we
My
got
lord.
here? Plenty of army.
Your will, sire.
I think, to be honest, because they got peasants who aren't so good, I think I can then just rush straight in and attack York.
To battle it is, then, sire. Prepare to assault the walls. We lay siege.
Okay, so they got no wall defenses, which means that I can just go straight in and attack them, so I'll do that now. If they had walls, you've got to build some rams or some ladders before you attack them. We've got more men, but we've got the balance of power in our favour. Alright,
I
let's go.
shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
No need to wait, straight in.
Units,
go.
await my orders.
With these small little towns and no walls, what I like to do is to essentially spread my troops around and then
Spearmen,
attack them from all sides. So I'll send up
General spot.
some troops over that side.
Spearmen,
And I'll have these troops here. I'll get
archers,
these archers to come around here behind.
archers, forward.
And use these spearmen just to defend these archers. Let's go. Because I'm attacking them, they're just going to hang around in the middle until I go and attack them. So let's send these spearmen up here.
Forward.
Archers. Follow them as well. So the entrance is here. Where are you coming in? You guys going over here. So you're going to come in through here. I want you then, spearmen, to come over here. I want you to come right around the back. Is he a general? Okay, so as he's a general, his main priority is to be there just as morale for the troops, to stop them from running away. Generally it's better to not be throwing them into battle, because once the general dies, then the units are disbanded, and they're very strong units, very useful. But as hopefully these guys will be no threat to me, what I can do is once they're engaged in battle, send this dude around the back, hit them from behind, and that should then be the end of the battle easily. Say easily. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Speed up time. Get these guys moving quickly. Come on lads, hurry up. Oh wait, my archers are already attacking. It's probably good news. My peasant archers. Okay, so they're fighting back. Who have they got? Reduce the time now. Archers, spearmen, light infantry. The spearmen are really good against horses, so I want to try and make sure that the horses don't go and engage into the spearmen. Hopefully they'll be engaged with who have I got? My spear militia here. Over there we get attacking. Start sending my spearmen in as well. Get ready for them to start full on charge. Actually, looks like they got quite a lot of troops. I'm hoping that, actually that I'll be able to. I'll be able to take them down without too much difficulty, but I am a little bit concerned with how few troops I've got. If the archers are just going to engage in battle, that's perfect.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
How's this battle getting on? It seems pretty even. Not good news. It does seem like my spearmen taking over. Pretty even. It looks like my guy's gonna win out there. I'll send the horses in, hit these guys from behind. Quite like these archers to die quickly so I can send these spearmen across. On horses. General, don't die. Whatever you do, General, just don't die. Peasants, archers, light infantry, should be no problem. You getting on? Alright, good. You go take down these spearmen. Take spearmen, leave them archers. Losing quite a few of these horses, so I'll bring them back. I hope that these guys can just take over on their own. Once these guys now engage, I'll bring the horses back, and
The enemy are badly bloodied.
yeah,
They have lost half their men.
The charge with the horses. Rally the troops as well. How's their morale? Happy, good. We want is happy troops. If I'm not mistaken, the one that's carrying the flag is the general. It's good to keep an eye on him and make sure that, you know, it's best if he's at the back, well out of the way of trouble. How are these guys getting on? Cool. Looks like their spearmen are gone. Just stop my archers now because they'll be hitting my own troops. Don't want that. Not now that their army is toast. Go on, lads.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Sit down. Alright. Okay, I've easily got this battle in the bag now. Send the general away, just in case. Don't want any accidents to occur. It's not worth the risk. But if they're gonna follow my horses, that would actually be pretty perfect. Just while I finish off the rest of these troops. The troops again. Come on, spearmen. Finish them off. Might just speed this up now. Easily in the bag. Take them down. Finish them off. archers. No problem. Send the horses in, actually.
Our men are... By St. George! Our men have
it.
taken control of the city. This
we go.
is a clear
Awesome.
victory that
Got
goes
one.
to only men of great virtue and valor. Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire. The settlement has fallen.
So you get a
Take
choice
the
of...
spoils of war.
Let you finish off talking, mate. Alright, so you get 3 choices. You can either just straight up take the settlement, you can sack the settlement, which kills some of their population, but then allows you to get some florins, or you can go full on destruction, decimate the population, and it looks here like you get less florins for doing that. As there's very minimal florins to be gained from sacking the settlement, I'm just going to occupy it. By having more population, it allows the city to then grow quicker. I've got some dread for that, not sure why. I also got some chivalry for that, so there you go, fair enough. It balances out, doesn't it? Let's see, what can we build? Town. I reckon we shall get the farms in there. Get production up, population up, income up. As it's a town, the tax rate can be changed. Set to very high. Squeeze as many florins out of them as we can.
Where to, sire?
I reckon next up I'll be wanting to go down to Wales, as you can see the blue line of Scotland there. Head over here to
With
Wales,
discretion,
where there's
sire.
more rebels.
Tomorrow's journey
What have
planned
we
out,
got?
sire.
3, 6 troops. No repair, no. So I think I can build some more troops here. What do we want? Do we have a diplomat?
Yes, Your Highness.
Priest. The regions have a percentage of how converted to Catholicism they are. The higher the better, I assume. And I reckon it puts you in good standing with the Pope. I'll talk more about him in a bit. And over in the European side of the map down here, obviously it's mostly Catholic, and so using the priests, I suppose, isn't as important. When you get over to where the Middle Eastern countries are, their religion over there is Islam, and if you go take over their cities, the population over there are more likely to rebel and kick you out of the town. So I'm guessing that over there it's more useful to then use the priests to convert them to Catholicism, so that they don't evict you from the cities that you take over. Now, what else is there for me to do?
Daughter of the Crown.
Got a princess over here who they're good for diplomacy. Send them off to get trade rights, alliances with the other factions. It's pretty useful. It's a game of diplomacy. It's useful to have the opposition not attacking you, as they can be a bit of a pain in the bum sometimes.
I get seasick.
Send you across. We're going to go. Got a diplomat down here as well.
Yes, my lord.
So we'll get the diplomat going down this way, down through France, Spain, meet as many people as I can, and send
Ships
you,
ready.
princess, over to Germany. Actually, just get off there if I can click it. Come on, there you go.
Set sail.
Get out. Don't just stay in the boat. That's a shame. Alright. Well, next turn you'll be on your way then. for now.
Sire.
Diplomat. Go negotiate with
Approaching
France.
their dignitary, sire.
Not sure exactly how I want to play this. An alliance. Do I want an alliance with them? I don't think so.
What is it you would talk to us about,
So
Signor?
trade rights, definitely want trade rights. Proposal generous. I demand map information. I'll go for that. So I can see where all their settlements are before I go in and destroy them. I reckon it'll be better off if I don't have an alliance with them and I just destroy them early on, and maybe have an alliance with Germany, something like that, just so that I'm not getting then attacked on two fronts.
No.
Are you joking me?
There is nothing attracting us to agree.
Well, there should be. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you a dime, France. Make a counter offer. Alright, no map information then. We'll just have the trade rights.
Oui,
Yeah,
why not?
Perfect. Good.
You have a deal.
Good. Done.
A
So,
most worthwhile meeting, mon ami.
yeah, getting the trade rights in. Then when you look at the finances, well, we've got trade. So allowing trade rights boosts the income here. I'm all about the florins. No florins, no army. Let's get the florins flowing in. And who are you?
At your service.
Merchant. Ah, okay, yeah. So with the merchants, you've got these resources. You can put the merchants on them, and they boost your income. Now 6 florins for the dyes. That's meager 6 florins. It's generally the ones that are farther away from your town are better. And what I know from playing the game before is that up here got some amber, and the amber you're able to get some mega florins coming in. So I'm going to send the merchant up here and
As
get
you
there
command.
eventually. This little bar says how many turns it's going to take. So what's that? 5-6 turns. They'll be over there collecting the amber, getting a load of florins coming in,
I'll continue once I have rested, sire.
and that's going to be the conclusion of the first round. Great success getting York taken over. End the turn. So build some troops there. Does London have troops? London. Build with troops actually, London. Get some ammunition, some spearmen. Can join the attack over here on the castle over in Wales. What, you building troops, don't I? Yeah. Who's even the king anyway? William the Conqueror. Who's he, the dude that won in 1066? Alright. See, who else do I even have? So you've got the list of the factions and alliances here. No alliances so far. Got the Pope. How's my standing? Pretty good. Germany's done something. Don't know what they did. Troubled the Pope somehow though. If you attack the Catholic regions, so any of these countries, your standing with the Pope goes down, unless the country that you're attacking has a very low standing, in which case they are fair game. So it can be a bit problematic if you go attacking everyone that's of the Catholic religion. They then all turn on you and start trying to attack you, and that can be a bit of a pain. It's good to keep a good standing with the Pope. See, who have I got? So I've got William the Conqueror. He's married. He's got Prince Rufus and some dude Robert. Not sure how he's related. Guess he's a son. Prince. Is he a prince? No, I don't know. And there's some there. Henry. See, Rufus. Who's he? Rufus is over here. He's the dude that took on York. And we've got, who's the other one down here?
Sire.
No. Here. There we go. Robert's down here, leading the attack into France. There's my family. End the turn. Did I end the turn? No, I didn't. Yeah, end the turn. France look like they want to go take on that rebel castle. What do you want, Scotland? Trade rights? You're not having an alliance. You've only got what? One, maybe
word
two.
from Scotland, noble sire.
Trade rights, map information. I'll take that.
Bless you for agreeing to this. A good day for your people
I can see there.
and Scotland's.
Let's take Rene in 15 turns. I'll get some cash. Sounds like a good deal. Who's that one? Rene. Going over there anyway. Perfect. What France
Do I
doing?
look like a diplomat?
Four troops. I'm guessing that they're not going to be attacking anytime soon.
Your Majesty.
Send the diplomat down towards Spain. Your way.
Without question, sire.
Want to be trying to get the diplomat and the princess to be negotiating with as many people as possible.
Tomorrow's journey plan.
Fleet ready, sire.
You can get out.
Aye,
Get out.
sire.
There you go.
I'm thankful to be back ashore.
So,
My lord,
send you over to Germany, somewhere over this way.
not somewhere a lady should be going. Yes.
It's probably true that. But you're going there anyway. Now, let's see. Get some more town militia in.
My king.
Send a load of troops.
My lord.
Now,
Sire.
need just some
My
peasants
lord.
and some town militia. They're pretty safe there at the start of the game, I reckon. Send you towards Wales. Get going. You've got loads of forces there. Leave.
Command me, sire.
Leave the archers and the spearmen
Sire. Orders.
behind.
Sire.
Send these dudes. Send them straight over to
As you
King
wish.
William.
Joining forces, my lord.
And looking over here. Oh, what was I kicking the port? So they got 6 troops. Got
My king.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got the king going as well. Loads of horses. No archers. Should be able to do without them. Shouldn't have any difficulty.
They'll wish they'd
Taking
never
that
been
castle.
born, sire. I've tried whipping them, sire, but the men are spent.
So York can't be building any troops for now. Shouldn't be a problem. Can't do anything with Nottingham's tax rate, so leave that. Got more army over here. Can't build any more for now. What shall I do? What shall I do? How many have you got over there, Renee? 5. What's that? Crossbows. Spear militia. Shouldn't be too
My
difficult.
Sire.
Send them peasants back to the castle.
Yes, sire.
Let the peasants defend the place.
Orders.
Send 1, 2, 3, 4 troops over there.
Orders.
So I can probably leave a few behind. Certainly leave the
Sire.
peasants behind. Leave the marchers.
My lord. Orders.
And I'll leave
My
some
lord.
spear militia as well, just in case France decide to get any ideas. Want to try taking my city away, declaring war early. Hopefully they won't do that. Right, send you up there.
Joining the others, sire.
That's plenty of troops. Plenty. Easy.
To war,
Go on,
then,
then.
sire. We shall
Get them
continue
on.
tomorrow, sire.
Merchant's on his way, so I don't need to do anything with him. Just leave the boats for now.
An order.
They're on the way. Lots of building getting done. So quick turn that time. See, it's it's winter now, and it literally just goes. It goes summer, winter. No need for spring or autumn. Just straight over from summer to winter. Hey, what are you doing over here? Loyalty, content. It's not good. Very high tax rate. Because I've sent my king out from there now and all the troops. The public order goes down a little bit, and the general idea is keep it above 100%, and it's fine. So I'll have to reduce the taxes a little bit just to keep everyone content. Don't want them to be rioting, destroying my buildings, and killing population, killing the army. It's not good when that happens. Keep it on high tax rate. Rest of them are fine. And turn, crack on, keep going. merchant. Speed up. That French army doesn't look good. I do not want them to be attacking me early on. Let's see, rebels are doing something.
Concealing our forces in the trees, sire. Your will, sire.
How many troops you got?
Tired of ordering your own forces about?
I'm not scared of your 2 troops. Build some more levy spearmen, just to protect the place a little bit more and get them ready for taking on Bruges. Unit recruitment completed. London construction. London and York. Good. So Florence are a little bit low, but shouldn't be a problem. Upgrades. Could do with getting some army that I can recruit to aid in taking over Dublin and Scotland as well.
Yes.
William, get going.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush.
Sire.
If the spy is in
Of course, sire.
the same group as the king, or more just with any army at all, when the army then goes to attack, I think
Scouting for the
that then
troops.
allows a chance of being able to instantly open the gates so that your army can just head straight in. You don't have to worry about building siege equipment to destroy their gates. So I'll leave the spy in with them. I think it's spy. Maybe. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the spies that are the ones that can do that. Find out in a minute anyway.
My lord.
And Robert, you can now get
To
attacking
battle
Renee.
it is then, sire.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Don't know. Go on, hurry up.
Yes, sire.
So yeah,
Besieging
here we
the
go.
enemy.
They've got some walls and some gates, so I can't go straight in. Got to build some siege equipment first. Get 2 rams going and maintain the siege. Got food for 4 turns, so it may be a strategy just to avoid the battle, avoid losing any troops, and wait for the 4 turns, see if they come out and attack me, or see if they just keel over and let me take over. I'll see. Not sure. I'll decide later on. Maintain the siege
The
for now.
siege goes as planned, sire.
Yes, my lord.
He's still on his way.
Yes, sire.
They know it's Spain.
Daughter
Who's
of the
that?
Crown.
It's my merchant. Let's see.
On my way. Waiting for morning now, sire.
So I don't remember exactly where the towns are. So I have to do a little bit of exploring over here. Try and find out where Germany is. Should I build some more troops in London? I think I'll leave it for now. Those 3, that should be plenty, and if someone comes over the seas to invade, then I think I get a little bit of time to be able to build some troops before they attack. I'll leave them for now. Only build peasants here. I don't really want any more peasants. They're not the best units in the game for attacking, so I'll leave them. Buildings are all looking good. Alright, is everything done? What's my income looking like? So the projected totals, expenditures higher than income. No construction cost or recruitment cost, so it is literally just going down 1,000 florins a turn. It's not good. This is why it makes sense to build the economy early on and take over some towns so that you've got more income coming in. See here, there's income from the farming, so it's good to get the farms, mining income as well, and the trade income. As I said, building relationships with the other countries is going to be advantageous for my florins. Enough said. Next turn, if you click, you can hurry up the movement, so lots of spam clicking. Hurry up, let's get to the turn straight away. Where are you going, France? What are you doing? Wanted to try and take the rebel town as well. Oh no, they're waiting there now. What are you doing? That's like a merchant rather than a diplomat. Danish army coming in strong there. Probably looking to take over Antwerp.
This is a brilliant spot to spring a deadly trap, sire.
So that's
My king.
the king, I've forgotten his name. William. Should remember that. Should remember that. A bit from history. I should remember it because I literally just looked at his name about 10 minutes ago. Alright, let's see.
Command me, sire.
Attacking.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
Can I walk straight in or not? Let's find out.
Besieging the cowards, my liege.
Enough food for 5 turns. Ages. So the spy didn't open the gate. I'm not sure if it's the spy. Something that you can put in with your army is able to have the possibility of allowing you to assault the castle straight away. Hasn't occurred this time. More on that later as I figure that out. I haven't played this game for quite a long time, so my memory of what to do, where places are, what everything does is a little bit limited. So if you're new to medieval Total War, then you'll be figuring it out as almost as much as I am.
Patiently
you'll be
awaiting
figuring it
to
out more than I
breach
am.
and butcher, sire.
What am I saying? There's nothing to say, don't say anything. Alright.
Do I look like a
Yeah,
diplomat?
they're no trouble. I'll leave them there.
My lord.
I think I'll just go straight in for an attack already.
To war,
I won't
then,
hang about.
sire.
Use the siege equipment to take down the gates. Let's go. I've got loads of troops. Shouldn't be any trouble at all. What have they got? 300 men. Got some horses, crossbows, spears. Alright. So I want to keep the horses away from them spearmen. Maybe attack them from behind if I get the opportunity to. Let's see. Let's just go straight
I
in.
shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
Start the deployment.
Units, await my orders.
So they always start far enough away so that their defensive towers aren't going to be hitting me from the beginning, which is nice. And then we'll leave the setup like this, nothing to change. Just get the rams heading in straight away, and then have the rest of the army following in behind. Let's go straight through this gate here. Won't try attacking them from multiple sides. Let's see how they set up. What have they got? Okay, they're not on the wall, so if I quickly try and rush in, hopefully I can get there before. Well, they don't actually have any platform or anything to put the crossbowmen on, so they'll probably then just start. Where are they? Where are the crossbowmen? I don't see them. Okay, they're sending them back. That's good. That's great news. There you go on then. You run back to the start. And then mean that I won't be getting attacked by your crossbowmen while I decimate your now measly looking army. And I'll send the other siege ram in as well. What can happen sometimes with these defensive towers, they can destroy the siege equipment. That's why I got 2 just in case that occurs. If your siege equipment dies before, oh wait, no, I want these ones to be going there. Okay, send them towards the gate, and you can just hang over there. Yeah, if they destroy your siege equipment before you've knocked the gate down, then that's the end of the siege, and you gotta go back, and it's very disappointing. Got them flaming arrows now trying to take over siege equipment. speed the time up. Nothing interesting is really going to happen until that gate's down. Okay, you're taking over quite a lot of my troops doing that. Not too happy about that.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Start sending the troops in, get them ready. Get them ready to be able to attack. I'll leave the... who is it? Robert. Robert, that one in there. I'll leave him in the back. Don't want to be getting my bodyguard. Don't want to be getting my bodyguard killed. Leave him for his main responsibility of being morale for the troops, giving them some leadership, so that my troops.
Men have done well. The gates have fallen.
That was much quicker than I was anticipating. The other troops aren't even there. Drop siege equipment. Are they archers? Oh, that's not good news. Leave you there. Alright. Get these other troops running then. Go on, run. Run. You can run as well. And get in. Go on, lads. Go in. There's spearmen there. It's ideal to be getting into the gates as quick as possible so that they aren't then still hitting you with the towers. Go on, join the battle, spearmen. Horses, where are you? Hanging back. Use. Who are they? Spearmen. I'm anxious about sending my forces in to attack.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Like that. And I'll be able to get all of my troops inside.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Prevent them from being attacked by the
enemy's
towers.
walls belong to us
Go
now.
on. Go in. Go in. They're running, that's good news. Alright, we want to get the spearmen attacked. So they can be preoccupied with not attacking my horses. Keep the horses away from the spearmen. And get some of the spearmen groups onto these horses. As the spearmen are the perfect unit to be using against the horses.
Good tidings. The enemy general
Perfect.
lies dead. Sent the base cur to hell.
Sit down. Absolutely decimating their army here. Right, running. Let's go, horses. Take them down.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
You over here. Don't really want to be using you too much, as I've got so many troops, and you'll just end up killing my troops rather than killing the enemy. Slowly win. Go in, get involved. Send the horses in. I've only got the crossbowmen left. Oh, don't go there on your own, mate. Just wait for the backup. You get yourself killed if you do that. Disable, fire at will. No one needs to be attacking. Come on, everyone. Hurry up.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Are they in battle down there? I don't see any troops. Go over here. Get around the back. Evenly matched, really? Okay, you're getting absolutely destroyed there. You can retreat then. because they've got their armored units, I think, the heavy cavalry and the crossbowmen. They've got an attack bonus against armor. So I wonder
Our
if
men
that's
are winning
why.
the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, we are destroying them. Yeah, if the crossbowmen are attacking the armored units, they'll be decimating them. So leave them back there. Attack here from the sides. We want to be getting all of you in. Get involved. Don't be shy. Speed this up. Bring this up. Get them all killed. Move on.
My lord, our men are in command of the city.
Come on now. Not many of them left. Hurry up. Kill them.
This is a clear
Easy.
victory that goes to only
Easy
men of
job
great
done.
virtue and valor.
Let's crack on.
Glorious victory is ours, sire. As you commanded, sire, these
Right.
lands are now yours.
So now that they're offering a few more florins for sacking the settlement, it's almost worth it. I'll opt for just occupying it for now. Won't be too hasty with sacking the settlements. Mission success. 2.5k. Perfect. Let's see. Tax rate. What can we get away with? High tax rate. Keeps it above 100. Get some roads. Get some production going. Grain exchange. Upgrade to the wooden wall. But I'll leave it for now. Worry about the economy first. Let's see, Bruges, okay, you are building a lot of troops over there. How's Antwerp looking? They've got loads of troops as well. Build up a little bit over here. I get any troops? No. Right here. Get some more troops. Yes. Might leave it for a couple of turns. Get some more production going. I won't be getting troops or get some more farming going, more production, more money. You can see the projected totals looking more healthy. That's mostly, I think, due to that 2.5k that we got. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully, maybe it's in corruption another. I reckon that 2.5k is in corruption another. So we take 2.5k off. That leaves us still under the expenditure. The economy's starting to look a bit healthier now.
Yes. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the
I
enemy.
don't think it's been any turn since I started that battle, so I think that's a.
Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Yeah, you'll get your turn to butcher soon enough, mate. Alright. Any more troops? Leave them for now. Wait till we've got Wales taken over. How about?
I'm not yours to command. Don't fleet ready, sire.
Actually. Okay, they got those troops. No horses, though. I reckon I can take advantage of that. Effective against armour. Effective against armour. Town militia. So horses will be able to absolutely destroy them. Actually, what I'll do. Get these horses going. Get this
Aye, sire.
boat over here.
Set sail. We'll drop anchor until morning, sire.
Scotland will fight ye for these waters.
Scotland. Don't want to get in a battle with you. I just want to move around you. Yeah, it's quite a walk to get around over here and over to Dublin. So if I bring my ship round after, I'll call it Wales. After Wales is done, I'll be able to take the army straight across, straight over to Dublin, get them destroyed. Want these forces, I reckon.
My king.
Helping out, definitely. Bolstering the troops. I reckon I can get away with not too many troops, just because they don't have any horses. The horses should, anyway, hopefully destroy these Irish units. I think I'll get some more units from London heading over there as well. That should then be plenty.
Yes.
Glad he's in agreement. Alright. You build any more? Yeah, well, what was I doing? I was leaving them for now, wasn't I?
Hail, my king.
Start converting these into
My lord.
full units.
Sire.
And
Hail, my king.
My lord.
3 of these units
Sire.
can stay here.
My lord.
That'll hopefully be enough to protect the place. You guys can go back.
We shall continue
there.
tomorrow, my liege.
Move the taxes down to normal. Alright, fair enough. Don't need the money anyway. Probably do. Too late now. Alright.
Sire.
What are you doing? Going over to Spain.
Without question, sire.
Going over to Spain.
Yes, sire.
Yeah, if a town or an enemy unit just pops up in front of your moving troops, then the troops then stop. It's irritating, but it didn't really cause any trouble
Your
to this
orders,
diplomat.
sire.
My lord.
You,
At your service.
princess, need to. What's that? That's my dude. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there was that Danish army actually.
Sire.
Let's see. If I move a little bit, hopefully.
Post haste, sire.
Where's that Danish army gone?
Yes.
Is that them? No, it's a Danish merchant. That was a mistake. That was. I was hoping to meet that Danish army and get negotiations going, so I didn't have to go all the way up here to negotiate with them. And they could just crack on down to Germany. Probably a
At your
mistake,
service.
actually. Oh well, no harm done. Keep going,
Journeying
you.
onward. I shall continue tomorrow, my liege.
They've got an ability bar. Ability bar? I don't know what to call it. Experience, we'll call it. Experience. And in the early game, obviously you only get low experience, so he's got one stack of cash, which means that when he is sat on his amber over here, he won't be getting too much. But as they spend more time working, this goes up, and they're then able to get more cash coming in. It's the same with the spy as well. Where's the spy? Here he is. He's got 2 traits of spying. I think actually, thinking about it, you need to have the spy in the enemy base before you send your units in. That's how you can get the door open. That's what I was missing. That was a mistake I was making. So yeah, you want to send the spy in, although they may die while trying to enter. But if they get in, then they then have a percentage chance of being able to open the gate straight away, letting the troops in. And that's turn complete. Let's go into turn 5 then. See what France do. Hopefully they move away. Good. Get away from the strength the strength of Robert. Prince Robert will, I think he's Prince. Call him Prince. Prince Robert will destroy you if you go. What are you doing, Scotland? Taking on Dublin now. Okay. Okay then. They're fighting straight away. They've taken it. Okay. Well, like that takes away my my plan of taking over the rebel settlement of Dublin. Now I have to take over the Scottish settlement of Dublin. Getting into a war with Scotland earlier than I was anticipating. Let's see what these boats do. Nothing much. Send a diplomat over to Portugal. Unfortunately, that's the direction I'm heading.
Yes, my lord.
Rebels.
Without question, sire.
Use diplomat. Spanish army.
Approaching their dignitary, sire. Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Or not. Right. Can we get more troops? Yes. Don't have many florins though, and purse is not looking too healthy. Expenditure, construction, 1,800. Okay. I know. Looks like I'm still going to go up in money, so I don't have to worry too much. Because I've had them surrounded for a turn. The units they go down in numbers, and so the longer that you wait before going into a siege, the less troops they'll have. You can get a little advantage there. And what we got over here in Dublin? Okay, loads. Just say how many they got. One. I reckon I can take advantage of this situation. They're going to leave their troops over there. Might be able to quickly send an army over here and take them over.
Hail, my king!
Orders.
Leave two sets of troops in there.
Hail, my king!
I reckon I probably want to be. I'll send these horses up here. They'll take an extra turn,
My lord.
but I think it's worth it just to make sure.
By your command.
Send all of them up now. Take over their one troop. Better safe than sorry.
Daughter of the Crown.
Princess, try and find that Danish army,
On
please.
my way.
There we go. Prince Charles.
I am ready to approach.
So yeah, you can marry the princess off to one of the enemy princes, or possibly just to a random dude, and you then get an extra bodyguard. Or if you marry them off to another faction, that can be really good for the relations. So normally I just send the princess off, do a load of diplomacy, and then once the game then says that there's a suitable bachelor for the princess, marry her off, and then have the bodyguard, the general bodyguard troops. But for now, end of
They'll be
diplomacy.
charmed, I'm sure.
Go on then.
Is there something I can do for you?
Should I get an alliance with Denmark? Let's see. Definitely want trade rights, balanced, alliance, generous. They may be a useful ally, so I don't want to be going over to the east yet. I want to be sticking around in the UK and taking on France. So I'll try and be allies with them for now. We get map information. Hopefully they'll comply.
We have no
Perfect.
complaints with this plan. Goodbye.
There we go, they got 2 castles going on. Hopefully
At
that
your
then means
service.
that when I'm up here with these amber, there we go, 42 florins per turn, much better than the 6. What was it? Or is it here? 5 now. Okay. Oh, there we go, 6. Yeah, much better than the 6 florins per turn that those dyers are offering.
As you
Send
command.
you over here. Yeah,
I'll
hopefully,
continue once I have rested, sire.
hopefully being allies with the Danish will mean that they won't send their merchant over to displace him, as the merchants can have a little battle with one another, and the winning one then takes over the trade from the other merchant, and you've then got to buy yourself a new merchant. Costs 550 florins. How are we looking? Financial situation is looking dire, and the overall average 7, not too bad. Byzantines are dominating, and the Roman Empire, they're massive, so I would quite like to get allied with them. Let's see how's everyone else's diplomacy getting on. No one's doing anything. Just me and the Danish so far. Our favour with the Pope's gone up. That's perfect. Germans have gone back up a little bit as well. Not sure what they did in the beginning, but it seems like they're making their peace with the Pope.
Hail, my king! Hail, my king!
Send you back into the castle.
Yes, my liege.
Possibly retrain the troops, if that's possible. Retrain. It's expensive, but yeah, we want to be having full troops. Then we'll leave that for now, maybe. Should I recruit more troops? Start preparing to go over to Bruges. I think that I will actually just... No, I'll leave it for now.
Yes.
Let's see. Leave all of them for now. No more buildings. Done. You're building roads. We want the roads. We'll get them. Florence situation is not looking good. There's no problem. The economy shall hopefully recover somehow. Right, I'm planning on doing hour-long episodes, and it's now been an hour to wrap this one, bring this to a close, and then in the next episode,
My king.
King William shall take over Wales. I'll send him straight in. I won't just leave him hanging around for 4 turns to wait for them to surrender. I'll just send him straight in, take over Wales. But yeah, that concludes the end of the episode. Hope that you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm looking at doing 1 episode per day. So yeah, hour-long episodes, 1 a day. Keep doing that, and see how far I get with this campaign. Right, thanks for watching, and goodbye.